How far would a mother go to protect her child? The ending is heartbreaking. 70 million years ago, a group of Therizinosaurus was hunting together. However, their movements accidentally disturbed a nearby Tyrannosaurus rex. These massive predators immediately singled out one of the members that had strayed from the group and began to chase it down. The Therizinosaurus fled for its life, narrowly avoiding capture several times. Just as it seemed like there was a chance to escape, it lost its footing and fell off a cliff, crashing heavily into the valley below. The Tyrannosaurus rex couldn't follow and was forced to give up, looking for easier prey. But against all odds, the fallen Therizinosaurus survived. Though dizzy and disoriented, she was lucky enough to avoid fatal injuries. Her companions had already become the predator's meal, and now she was alone, needing to find safety as quickly as possible, especially since she was pregnant and time was running out. She ventured deep into the forest and eventually found a relatively safe area. There, she began searching for food. Laying eggs requires tremendous energy, so she needed to stock up first. 2 weeks later, she successfully laid several eggs and carefully circled them with her body to protect them. She constantly shifted her position to keep the eggs warm while remaining alert to any threats. Sure enough, danger soon appeared. A group of small velociraptors quietly approached, clearly eyeing the eggs as a meal. The mother immediately reacted, leaping into the air, her sharp claws raised to defend. But the little velociraptors weren't intimidated. They attacked. The mother retaliated swiftly, her massive claws tearing into her enemies. However, the attackers were too many. One velociraptor snuck around to the nest's edge and broke one of the eggs. When she turned back, the egg was already an empty shell. To protect the remaining eggs, she had to make a painful decision. Eventually, all the baby Therizinosaurus hatched, but the real challenge was just beginning. As they grew, their appetites increased dramatically, forcing the mother to take them into even more dangerous areas. This risky move caught the attention of a Tyrannosaurus rex. As the giant predator approached, the mother did not hesitate to stand in its way. But how could a herbivorous dinosaur possibly stop a massive carnivore? This was going to be a fight for survival. The Tyrannosaurus rex seized the opportunity and sank its teeth into her neck, delivering a fatal wound that caused blood to pour out. But the power of motherhood fueled her fighting spirit. Ignoring the pain, she charged at the predator again and again, determined to protect her young. Her fierce resistance eventually succeeded in driving the enemy away. However, the cost of victory was deadly. Her neck was deeply pierced, and blood continued to flow as her strength drained away. In the end, she collapsed to the ground, using her last bit of energy to look around, as if saying goodbye to her babies before closing her eyes forever. From that moment on, these freshly hatched lives would have to rely on themselves to survive in the brutal ancient world.